Well, first of all, congratulations to Sam Houston on a great tournament run and a phenomenal season. Really have a lot of respect for their program and their coaching staff, and to have to go through what they did last night and then get up today and put away a scrappy Siena club and then compete again tonight. I thought really says a lot about their team and their program. Obviously, we're excited and couldn't be more proud of our guys and the way Tyler pitched, the way we played defense. We got some big hits. I thought the bunt game really played a huge role in our ability to move runners and score runs. So we're excited and glad to still be playing this time next weekend.
How does it feel to be now when you don't have to go anywhere? You can stay here.
Well, just really excited. I remember the day that I took this job at night. I was here by myself, and I walked out in the dead center field, and the thing I envisioned 11 years ago was an opportunity to play a super regional in this park. And that thought's never left my mind. It was fun to play the ones that we've played in on the road, but to be in front of our crowd and play for the right to go to the Conference Series is something that I've always dreamed of at TCU. And now it's our job to keep playing the way we're playing and try and take advantage of it.
That's your second complete game in a row. You got through a little bit of a couple of tough spots and then really got rolling. Did you really get into a groove there for the last 3 or 4 innings?
Yeah, it took me a few innings to be able to get my fastball, or actually all my pitches down low in the zone. And I don't know if I was nervous at the beginning of the game, but it took me about 2 or 3 innings to be able to get it down. And once I did, I started rolling a little bit.
Tyler, it looked like they tried to bunt on you a few times. You get the feeling they maybe try to get you out of your groove. Sometimes you do that with a pitcher to try to make him field his position.
Yeah, and I had trouble with that earlier this year. So I'm sure they looked at scouting reports and stuff like that. But I've gotten better at it, and I'm a lot more in control.
Jim, I heard a fan yell, "Too easy." That was the furthest thing from the truth that this weekend wasn't.
Played 33 innings over the course of 2 games, and it's too easy. We deserve the right to have. I don't know if tonight certainly wasn't easy. I mean, once we scored some runs there late, I think after everything that Sam Houston's been through, it's tough to take a punch to the gut and come back from it. But no, there was nothing easy about this regional, and there won't be anything about any other game we play the rest of the season.
Jim, how gratifying was it to see 14 hits up on the scoreboard, 6 guys I think with 2 hits or more, guys breaking out, especially after the struggles in the first 2 games?
Yeah, I think you have to tip your cap to the pitching that we faced in the first 2 games. I mean, from Siena, Gage was outstanding. Everybody they threw yesterday was great, and everybody they threw today was talented. They're just out of gas, and I was a little concerned. We smoked some balls. Jarek smoked the ball at the third baseman that could have broke the game open, and Cody had a great at bat with first and third, and smoked the ball at the second baseman. And like Tyler said, he wasn't all that great in the first couple innings, and they hit some balls hard. Jones made a great play in center field. They hit some balls hard right at us, but once he caught his rhythm, and then we could stretch the lead a little bit, we obviously had a handle on the baseball game.
Jim, you got the leadoff hitter running on 4 straight innings, I think. How important was that to be able to set up the bunt game?
Well, it's important to any team, but it's really important to our team because that allows us to get in our offense. We're not going to hit the ball in the ballpark very often, so that allows us to do things like the bunt and run thing that you saw, or the hit and run, and just put pressure on the other team.
This was a good example of how you built this team, right? I mean, good pitching, good defense.
Yeah, I mean that's how any good team is going to be built. Certainly you'd like to have more home run power, but that's really not a part of college baseball today. It's definitely not a part of our team or a part of the way baseball is played in this ballpark, nor is it the way baseball is played in the next ballpark we go to play in.
Boomer, you were clutch all weekend. How were you seeing the ball? It looks like every time you came in a clutch situation, you came through.
Yeah, I was fortunate to get up in some big opportunities. I'm seeing it well. I went through a little dry streak, Baylor weekend into the Big 12 tournament, and kind of snapped out of it late, hit a couple balls hard. Usually that's all it takes. And I mean, I'm seeing it great. They're giving me pitches to hit, and sometimes I'm just missing them. But I mean, I'm giving my chance putting the ball on the ground, some line drives here and there, and getting the opportunity when runners are on to try to battle pitcher work and count. And, you know, I was fortunate to come up with a couple big hits that everyone's talking about, but I mean, those guys got on base, so just as much credit to them.
But we're just talking about the emotions of getting to this point. You guys have done quite a run through not only, you know, the last part of the regular season, but through the Big 12 tournament and now. Just where you guys are as a group and just how you feel you guys are ready for this. Yeah,
I don't think we could be more ready for this. We take the mentality in every game that there's no way we're losing. That's how we feel. Our chemistry is really clicking. Pitching, defense, execution on the offensive end, just finding ways to get runs. There's games where we'll scratch 4 hits and 4 runs, and that just speaks to our offense and coaching and how we're finding ways to get runners on and in. And when that's happening, we know the arms we have. We're gonna throw it on the mound. So it's kind of just things are starting to all click, and I mean that's exactly what you want coming at the end of the year. You know, you don't necessarily want to be playing your best ball in the beginning, but right about now, and we feel like we're doing that, so we take a lot of confidence into it.
Derek, how bad did you want to snap back after last night? It was a tough night for you to be right in the thick of some of the runs tonight.
Yeah, you can't get much worse than 0 for 9 last night, I think is what I was, but I was 10.
Platinum sombrero.
Yeah, I was real eager after a good night's rest, real eager to come back out and really just stick with my approach, the approach that I've trusted all year long to get me up to this point. You know, I had a little meeting with Coach Mo and Coach Schloss before the game, and you know they kind of settled me down and told me to stick to my routine and stick to the approach that I've had all season long, and that's really just what I did. I bared down, and you know, luckily he told me after the game he's never steered me wrong, so I trust him.
Clemmer, what was today like though? How did you sleep last night after the emotions of that? And what time did you finally get to bed? How much sleep did you get, or anybody?
I know me. I know Kyle. Probably a few of us. I was in bed by 5. I didn't eat. I think it had been like 14 hours since I'd eaten because I had a late lunch. So I went to grab some food after. I was up all night, found out we were on ESPN. That was the coolest thing in the world for me. I saw myself on SportsCenter, so I was watching that over and over. You know, Twitter's blowing up and getting all these messages, so like I wasn't tired at all, so I didn't really want to go to sleep. But as soon as I hit the bed, you know, all of us, I think every single one of the team said we slept like rocks. So I mean, it was awesome. But when you wake up, it's like, well, we just went through 22 innings, and you know, we got to come play our best ball against the Sam team who is. I mean, they were probably as motivated as anyone after what they've been through. So, I mean, we had to bring everything we had, and despite all the chaos that went on yesterday, today was just as big a day as anything. It's a tough situation for us. So, but it was nice for everyone to come out and play that we did.
Derek, is it still hard to believe that you played 33 innings in 31 hours?
Well, definitely. I've never done that before. I think the longest game I'd ever played up to this point was 15 innings against DBU earlier in the year. So, yeah. That's definitely hard to believe. It felt like, we were talking about it, felt like a fall inter-squad game almost, where we played through back-to-back games, except for that it was a regional, so regional semifinal.
Derek, you guys didn't dogpile. You guys saving that for something else?
Yeah, we got bigger things on our mind.
Jim, it's looking like right now it's possibly going to be Pepperdine coming out here. What do you know about Pepperdine?
I've known their coach for a long time, Steve Rodriguez. He was second baseman on their national championship team in '92, and he's done a phenomenal job there. Played in the big leagues with the Red Sox. I know they have a really good, just a very sound baseball team. They have one of the premier players in the country, Aaron Brown. He's a two-way guy, left-handed pitcher, hitter, and so you know, to go into Cal Poly, who's had, did Pepperdine win?
6-2.
So you know, if they go in, Cal Poly's had as good a season as anybody in the country. And to go in there and win is a huge deal. We play Cal Poly a 3-game series here next year, and so you know we're looking forward to playing whoever comes out of that region.
One last question. Tyler, you've been on a roll here. I think this is 7 straight starts of 1 run or less. What clicked for you later in the season? What started working for you?
Well, when I went to the pen, I had a lot of stuff I needed to work on. I needed to get my arm speed up, my off speed. And basically just take a closer's mentality or a reliever's mentality in my starts. So So, I mean, that's what I've been doing lately. My off-speed's been a lot better. I've been keeping it low in the zone.